What's going on, everybody? You're now tuned into the Ask Me a Question podcast.
Where no question is left off the table.
You might not like the answers to the questions you give.
But if you ask me a question,
I'm going to keep the same energy.
Britt, what's good, girl?
What's up, Lo?
I'm going right to the bottle.
That's a good place to start. I'm excited.
Facts.
Valentine's Day edition.
Yes.
We're here.
So what'd you get me?
Oh, that's how you feel? That's how you
2019,
feel?
yeah, women running the world, right?
I might could give you a little bit of chocolate.
There we go.
I might could give you a little bit of chocolate. You like chocolate? You're not allergic or anything, right?
Nah.
Okay. Then there you go. I'll hook you up with some chocolate.
I was hoping for shrimp, but you know.
Shrimp?
Yeah.
Oh, you aiming high, buddy.
Aiming high, right?
You aiming high,
Aiming
buddy.
for the
What
top.
you got me?
Aim
Like
for the top of the backboard.
this is let's face the facts. Valentine's Day is more of a ladies' holiday. I don't care what you
yes.
say.
Absolutely.
So what you got me? Like what?
It's coming Amazon drone. It's gonna get dropped off.
Hold up. In the control room, I'm getting a little bit of feedback.
Yeah, getting a little bit of that static, like bad laundry. I think it's gone now, though. Listen, toast.
Toast to you.
Toast to you.
And everybody, all our listeners tuning in on the live right now.
Toast to everybody. We appreciate y'all bearing with us. You know what I mean? A couple technical difficulties behind the scenes, but it's how we do. This is a black show. And we just getting started, but it's all good. This is the Valentine's Day edition. You know what I mean? We're trying to spread some love.
Sparked it off with some, look at my cup. Some Valentine's Day kisses.
That's what it's about.
All right. So what's good with you?
I can't complain, yo. Everything good. Grinding out here. We was at Juices for Life over the weekend, shooting a little pilot for something. Shout out to the homie Pierre, Accomplished Gifted.
Nice.
Shout out to DJ Prince NYC. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get something? Did you get a drink?
Yeah.
Smoothie,
I got the K Love. You know what I'm saying? I had a good little blend. A couple things in it. I don't remember the exact blend, but it was good. You know what I mean? I like the juices. It's good. It's good for you.
It's good for your body, of
Yeah,
course.
it's good. It rejuvenates the body. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I need to get a little bit more in depth with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to Styles P.
Yeah, I went a couple years back to Styles P's juice bar in
You know, on my free time TV AP. Y'all was early on it. Y'all were early
on the
it.
juice,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, facts.
And we went down, and they literally have every fruit, every vegetable.
Right.
And he made us try something that he was into at the time.
Right.
And it was good. Like all that stuff is good for you.
Do you like the fruit and vegetable blend? Because that's kind of what I was going for. Because it's so easy to get like all the fruits and then the vegetables separate and all that. You might think the vegetable separate is gonna taste like little, just like sour.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if you don't normally eat vegetables, that's a good way to sneak it in. Like put it in with fruits that are already sweet, and then you won't know that you're like eating broccoli or something like that.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Yeah.
You know what else I wanted to talk about too?
Break it down.
A lot of stuff. Well, you know, the Grammys obviously is the talk of the town. Like,
Yes.
how could we skip over that?
Right.
The
Shout out to Cardi
Grammys
B.
happened the other night. Congratulations to everybody who won.
Yeah.
Cardi B especially.
Yes, Childish Gambino,
You know,
the
well
Carters.
deserved. Yeah.
Yes, J-Rock, you know, TDE. You know what I mean? Some good wins. Seen some backlash. BET threw some darts at Nicki Minaj, kind of like you did last week. But,
I didn't,
you know.
I didn't throw darts. How do you feel about the people that didn't win though? Like Travis Scott, you think he should have gotten something?
It's always hit or miss when it comes to the Grammys, but one thing I do know is that I've been to Travis Scott shows, and I know for a fact that he gets support when he's on that road. So it's kind of like what Drake said during his speech: don't put too much into award shows, period. Because
Right.
at the end of the day, as long as you got people coming out to support you, spending their hard-earned money on them iTunes, Tidal, them Apple streams,
The shows don't matter.
facts.
Yeah.
So, you know, to get support, period, and to be somebody that's like spoke about in current events, popular culture, hip hop, music, period, you're blessed and you're
Right.
fortunate. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I won't even call it lucky. Like, you know what I mean? You work hard for it and all that. So even to be nominated, you know what I mean? Shout out to Pusha T too. You know what I'm saying? I saw the meme going around with his face. It was funny as hell. But yeah, to be nominated is dope.
Right. And in true Cardi fashion, like she put up a video the day after the Grammys, and you know, like shout out to all my haters, and basically like did like a rant on like well-deserved award and talking about how hard she worked and being pregnant. She couldn't even finish some of the album because she couldn't like breathe the right way.
You see how she low-key bigged up Nicki without sending too
What?
much?
What? In what part?
She was like,
I must have missed that.
I'm never with downplaying people to uplift others. Who else was she talking about?
Yeah. Maybe that was a subtle jab.
Who else was she talking about?
Yeah, maybe that. Man.
Who else got downplayed while she was being uplifted?
Right.
You know? What's up with... Shout out to our people back behind the scenes cooking it up. Our mics is sounding half and half.
Sus, yeah.
It's going like up
In
and
and
down
out.
a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Either
Because
or.
we could just hear your whole conversation just a minute ago. It was coming to us.
It's all good, though. We rock with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so... Shout out to Cardi, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna always be some type of talk when she wins something of that magnitude. Now the question is album number 2
gonna be a follow up. Yeah, of course. It's that pressure on her to be just as good as or better than what she came with. But I think I'm definitely a Cardi fan, and I think she's lived up to the hype thus far.
Absolutely.
I don't see her losing smoke anytime soon.
Right.
You know.
Shout out to Cardi B.
Speaking of though, like of Travis Scott and that whole Kardashian wave.
Yes.
Baby Stormy had like a 1-year-old birthday, and in true Jenner Kardashian rich people form, that the baby's party was like
over the top.
I mean, adults have never seen a party like that in their life.
Right.
Crazy. She had Kylie took the whole like Astro World which is Travis Scott's stage show, and she made it into like a baby party. She had the amusement park, she had the everything that's at his show, and she made it for a 1-year-old, and it was tons of celebrities there. It was pretty crazy. I was like, wow, like listen, only they would have the bread to do something like that.
Depending on what kind of gift you give to the Jenner Kardashian family is where you'll remain as they continue to take over the world, and you're gonna need them as a get out of jail free card one day. So make sure you spread that love to the Jenner Kardashian family.
Where would you even get that? Somebody whose mom is Kylie Jenner. Like, she probably has everything, that baby.
If I was to get Kylie Jenner a gift for baby Stormy, girl, 1-year-old.
Yeah. Like, DJ Khaled gave her a Chanel purse. Like,
yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not getting her a Chanel purse.
If you're invited as a guest to Kylie Jenner's baby party, you better come with a right gift. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I might get some baby Jordans or something.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, those cost money, like hundreds. It's in the hundreds, because you can't get no $20 gift. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, Callie got a Chanel bag. I gotta get 2 pair of Jordans. I'll come with 2 pairs.
Exactly.
2 pairs.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, let's get right into it without further ado. It's the Valentine's Day edition, Ask Me a Question podcast. Yes. You're tuned in. Here we go.
Shout out to everybody that sent questions. Shout out to everybody that's live right now, or is about to be live, or is gonna check this on the rebroadcast. We love each and every one of y'all. Let's get it.
Okay. Did you watch the Super Bowl, or did you support Kaepernick? This is from @Michael2M. Well, like we touched on the last episode, we went to the event at the Apollo in support of Ebro, and which there was a panel of people speaking on his behalf and everything that's going on with reform. And so I would have to say yes and no, because I didn't watch. I'm going to keep it real. I did not watch the game, but I tuned in just to see if the halftime show was going to be what it was. It's something always I feel like goes wrong at the halftime show, whether it be somebody's boob popped out or like something crazy happened. So I didn't want to miss just that moment. So if I'm guilty of that, I watched the halftime show. Kill me.
Guilty.
But I didn't watch the game.
Guilty. There's somebody out there like, aha! I knew it.
Sorry.
They knew that shit. Yeah, I watched the game. Yup, I watched it. I ate chicken wings. Rolled up.
See, you actually watched the game, so you know good.
Nah. I still nail with Kaepernick, because at the end of the day, you see, my thing is this: all the other people that bust their ass to get into the NFL and are doing their thing, shout out to them. Whatever way we got to figure out how to get the higher ups involved in, building more awareness and however they can play their part, and how it won't have to affect other people like it did Kaepernick, because Kaepernick took a knee first for a bigger cause, and shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? However, we could get to the point where they don't have to be affected and they can still, live out their dreams without having to deal with, the backlash. We'll Lord willing, get there one day. As far as Kaepernick, whatever way we could donate or be involved in what he got going on,
still gonna do that support him, of course.
And if y'all feel some type of way about, what I'm saying, your boy Low Fligger after watching the game, it's cool. Send your hate mail.
All right, your turn.
Next question. Going right off the top of the pile. Okay. Ask Me a Question podcast. This question comes from Chase the Bags. Who cheats better, men or women?
It took a long sip. Yes. Let that settle.
Yeah, let it settle.
Go ahead. I hope Chase the Bag is listening.
Yeah, shout out to Chase the Bags. Women cheat, of course, better. You know what I mean? Women could get away with things that men can't. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a way to look somebody in the face and say, no, I didn't do that. But y'all did it. And y'all did it well.
And men don't have that same look, that same I didn't do it face.
No, we can, but sometimes we fuck up. We just fuck up faster than y'all sometimes. But y'all cheat better than us, because y'all be getting
Why?
Away.
I want to know. You got to explain.
I mean, I've dealt with girls who have men. End of story. Y'all cheat better. Okay. I ain't never fist fight these dudes. They don't even know I existed.
Wow.
Y'all cheat better.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just historically, men have been caught more and outed more. They made a show called Cheated, based around men. A couple women probably in the mix, but Men probably got outed the most. So
Okay.
I think women cheat better than men. What about you? What do you think?
I'll go with women. Women, and the reason why I say that is because women have a different brain than men, and I think they think of all they dot their I's and cross their T's. I think men are so impulsive, like they'll just do because something's right in front of their face. But women probably plan it out a little bit more, and so their success rate is probably a little bit better. I'll keep it real. Women probably do.
God bless y'all.
Yeah, but nobody should be cheating on nobody. I don't think that's nobody.
Well, black men don't cheat. That's actually a phrase that's been coined. I haven't heard that about black women. So.
Oh my gosh,
You know,
this guy.
It is what it is. I'm just stating actual factuals. To the fishbowl.
Why do I see?
I got you.
Do you automatically dub the nigga you was talking to if you don't chill on Valentine's Day? This is from @MarkFresco. Shout out to @MarkFresco.
Fresco, whole lot of gang shit, whole lot of gang shit.
Be great, right?
Yeah, be great. Shout out to
Okay.
Fresco, man. That video shoot was lit. Bad bitch with a couple tats in the ass fat. I want to smack that.
This guy.
I know the whole song. I don't know how. I don't know how.
Fresco.
Shout out to Jenna Ski too.
All right, so,
Answer the question: is he a dub if y'all don't chill on Valentine's Day?
I mean, if this is somebody newly been talking to, and on Valentine's Day he's not even, maybe you don't have to chill him the whole day, but he didn't even make a pit stop, then it's a dub. It's a dub, because Valentine's Day is like a lover's day, and it's like a chill partner relationship type day. So if you're talking to somebody and you've been talking to him for, let's say, a couple months or a couple weeks,
Right.
and then Valentine's Day passes and not even for an hour, 2 hours, he flew by the crib, it's a dub. It's a dub.
All my young players, old players out there, you know what I'm saying? If you never seen How to Be a Player, the movie, you should watch that. You got to time it right. If you got a couple that you got to visit that on Valentine's Day, time it out right. Do it right, you know what I'm saying? If you got a main that deserves all your time and you got something special for the night, you know what I mean? But if you got a couple that you might be just interacting with, you got to spend some type of time. Or,
It's all about time management with that.
Yes, time
Mhm.
management. You know what I'm saying? And do it wisely and do it smart. That's what I will say. But
That's a big sign you're a side piece. If, like, you know.
yeah, chances are if you don't get no love on Valentine's Day, but then you get hit up for the weekend, 4 a.m,
Exactly.
dude popping up smelling like looking weed, coming through to give you some seed, and then leaving.
This
You know what I'm
guy.
saying? You a side piece. Don't
Look at
take it
that.
personal. Okay, my turn.
Your turn.
Right off the top of the pile. This question comes from Anonymous. What is an ideal Valentine's Day to you? All right. Ideal Valentine's Day, spending the time with somebody special, of course. Maybe getting something to eat at some point, of course. Some type of passionate sex, of course. Gifts, it don't make or break it, because I feel like this is one of those money holidays anyway. And at the end of the day, yes, like Britt said earlier, this is a women's holiday to show women appreciation. So at the end of the day,
Amen. Amen, brother.
the idea of Valentine's Day always comes down to somebody special doing something from the heart, no matter what it is, whether it's home cooked or Outback Steakhouse. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whichever one.
Yeah.
You go, Britt.
I would say, in a nutshell, the ideal Valentine, it's like I want to wake up to something, I want to go to sleep to something, if you know what I'm saying.
Lit.
And that's it.
That's
That's
what's
it.
up. That's what's up. That's what's up. You want to wake up to it and go to sleep to it.
Yeah.
You want to be sent to work on the cloud.
We just went out.
Did we? Yeah.
See what happens when it gets lit in the studio?
You still here?
Now we're back.
All right. Yeah. No, that's dope. That's dope. I mean, listen.
Anyways, yeah. Wake
Yeah.
up to it, go to sleep to it.
Yeah, amen.
How do you feel about that?
Nah, it should be like that. It should be like that. You might gotta wake up a little earlier. 'cause,
Yeah, you
what I'm
might be late
saying?
for work.
Yeah, you don't want to be late for work.
Word.
They're not trying to hear that, especially on a Hallmark holiday like Valentine's Day. You go to the fishbowl. Where's all behind the scenes staff? Y'all in the mix? Oh, I see. Yeah. We all the way lit? All right, cool.
Okay.
My
This is
nigga.
from @Johnny B Late Night.
Johnny be late. Uh-oh.
When will autotune become a lame thing of the past?
Good question.
Switching it up a little bit.
What you think?
I feel like it's not gonna, because as the years go, they just figure out a different way. I feel like artists figure out a different way to use auto-tune. Like
Right.
you had like the T-Pain era where everybody was kind of doing it like he does, and
Smooth auto-tune.
now you have the Travis Scott era where they both use auto-tune, but they sound nothing like each other.
Nigga auto-tune.
Exactly. So I don't think it's ever gonna go away fully because
Right.
artists find a way to just use it differently.
Right.
So just auto-tune just keeps evolving. I feel.
Right.
Yeah.
And if Casanova ever does auto-tune, it'll be Ski Mask auto-tune. So, yeah, in my opinion, auto-tune ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be a part of the culture. You know what I mean? It's that pitch correction at the end of the day. Sometimes artists need pitch correction. They might not be able to sing a little bit. You know what I mean? They got a couple vibes they want to throw on the record. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's all about the perfect balance at the end of the day. So that's what it comes down to. I don't think it's going nowhere. But, you know, the oversaturation of it, you know, it comes and it goes and it comes and it goes. You know, as long as it's used properly, we can't go wrong. I'm not mad at it.
Exactly.
My go.
Boy.
Damn, somebody wrote me a chapter. This is from Old Man Ebro. Is Black History Month overshadowed by the Super Bowl, Grammys, and NBA All-Star Weekend? And no, this is not a question directly sent to us from Ebro. This is a question Ebro stated to us, the audience, and everybody that attended the Reform Clyde Count event. And once again, I repeated what he said to us all in the crowd and the audience. Is Black History Month overshadowed by the Super Bowl, Grammys, and NBA All-Star Weekend? In my mind, and I've always felt like this when it comes to Black History Month. You know, it's important for Black history to be acknowledged, but who is Black History Month for? Let's just think about that for a second. And I'm not gonna be long-winded, but let's just think about it. Just being a black person in America, whether you're a black person, Asian person, Jewish person, Spanish person, Italian person, you should know your heritage and your history just for yourself, you know, just for peace of mind, knowing, you know, just some of your lineage and all that. I think when it comes to Black History Month and the fact that there's so many things in Black History Month, you know, Grammys, Super Bowl, All-Star Weekend, Valentine's Day, all of these things that happen during Black History Month, you know, if it looks like it's a distraction, it's because it's a distraction for the people that you want to see Black History Month. Y'all want white people to see Black History Month and acknowledge it and understand that we're proud of ourselves. When in all actuality, we should be proud of ourselves regardless and just, you know, always acknowledge Black history throughout each year because we're making Black history right now. The Ask Me a Question podcast is Black history, even though there's Spanish and white people and all type of people involved in making it all come together. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, who do you see in the forefront? Brittany Marie, your boy Lo, black people at the end of the day.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Me being with Haitian background. What's your background again, Britt?
Black and Puerto Rican.
Black and Puerto Rican background and Haitian background. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we should be focused on Black history all the time.
Nobody is like fully anything anymore. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I feel like it is important to know that part of history, of course. Like, and we get caught up in what's going on currently right now in Black history, but the whole point about celebrating Black History Month is to, you know, what's happened in the past and how you got to the place you are today. Like, and I think after school, after grade school, you don't really, you know, most black people know the basis about Black history of what they taught you in school.
Right.
After that, nobody's really going to the library and researching Black history and
Right.
dates and things like that.
Right.
But as an adult, you definitely, you know, things come full circle. You can be like, well, I didn't know that or whatever.
Right.
But after grade school, how many people are really going and doing research on Black history?
It's up to us to keep it alive since
Exactly.
And that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Let's not let it be limited to just what's you know, in pop culture and in what's in society's face and social media and entertainment and all that. You know what I'm saying? Let it be in your communities and amongst your families and amongst your peers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To all minorities out there, to all races and all genders and creeds. You know what I'm saying? Spread your history throughout the year. So that way 1 month doesn't have to be the center of attention where people got to find another reason to look for conspiracies. And
Right.
shit.
Exactly.
Just got deep for a second.
My turn. Or it's your turn?
Go ahead.
My turn.
It's your go.
My turn. I want to know what people tuned into the live. What are y'all doing for the Valentine's Day? Right in the live. Where you going?
Right.
Who you gonna be with? What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Right in the live if you're making a baby, because there's a lot of November babies because of February, because of Valentine's Day. There's a lot of people that's gonna be getting splashed
Ooh,
in.
you're good at math. You did that quick in your head, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, right in the live on
Yes.
the Ask Me a Question podcast. Let us know what you're doing for Valentine's Day.
Right in the live if you're pulling out.
Ooh, we have another one. This one comes from at Mark Fresco again.
Fresco.
How long after talking do women expect a gift for Valentine's Day? Okay. I would say.
What you think? These are straightforward questions, but you know.
I would say after a couple of months for sure. If you've been if you've been talking to somebody for at least 4 or 5 months, you definitely expect something on Valentine's Day because that's half a year. But if it's fresh, it's a couple of weeks. This is 3 weeks, 2 weeks ago. Nah, you still don't all the way know that person. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks, no. But a couple of months, something. Chocolate, thinking of you card, you know.
If it's a few weeks and you're giving a Valentine's Day gift, it's because you're trying to hit on Valentine's Day or before or after.
Exactly.
In all honesty.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
There's no way around it. Brothers ain't just spending money for no reason. There's an underlying factor.
So you would say, like, would you give a gift to a girl that after a couple of weeks of talking to her?
If I'm trying to hit, yes. Maybe. Valentine's Day, show a little gesture. Oh, that's cute. You ain't got no plans for Valentine's Day? All right. Men there.
Speaking of this, real quick, Justine Skye opened up about her relationship.
Great segue. See, that's dope how we just add that in the mix of the questions in the fishbowl. Yeah, what are your thoughts on that, Brittany?
Because we're like talking about love and what's going on Valentine's Day.
And love causes drama like that.
Right. Justine Skye signed to Roc Nation. She's a pop star, R&B singer, if you will.
Yes.
Pretty. She's known for her purple hair.
Yeah, she look real good.
She was dating Sheck West.
Mm-hmm.
And recently in one of her interviews, she opened up about the fact that he used to like abuse her emotionally and physically. Allegedly, yes. Let's say that. Allegedly.
Right.
These are her words.
And he's denying it.
Right. And so basically she like most people that are in domestic violence relationships, she said she stayed just because she thought each time it wouldn't happen again, and things like that. But as them both being two people in the public eye, I feel like automatically, just in domestic violence situations in general, people side with the woman, the girl. Like even if he was to like, you know what I mean? Her saying that is enough to be like whatever he says, yes or no.
Right.
Like people will side with the girl.
Absolutely.
So I don't know. I just feel like if that really did happen, hopefully like he gets help for himself and he's not doing that to somebody else.
Right.
And she like, you know, seems she's with Gold Link now. She seems happy, but I don't know. How do you feel?
I have a question. In the mix of the question, how bad do you think the abuse was? If it happened, you think it was like Rihanna level bad, where she couldn't come outside because her face was, or was it like, you know, somebody could hit you in your shoulder, you might not see a shoulder wound because you wear clothes and stuff like that. Somebody could like slam you on a bed. You can get slammed on a bed. It's not gonna leave a mark.
Right.
You still got slammed.
I mean, I don't know. I can't speak for her if she ever had bruises on the Rihanna level. But what I can say is she's friends with Kylie Jenner.
Right.
And I used to see pictures of her in the last year or so out with Kylie, out and about. And I never saw her with a black eye or anything. That's not to say she just didn't come out on the days where she did have it. But I'm just saying I saw her out in the public eye, and I never saw anything like crazy on her.
Is it possible that Kylie's privy to some information?
I was just thinking that too in my head. I was like, you know, I'm sure if anybody knows.
You cracking some codes right now, Britt.
I'm sure if anybody knows. Kylie.
She might know some.
She's probably knows.
She might know some stuff.
Yeah, of course. Okay. She's probably seen some stuff.
Justine might have confided in Kylie at some point in time.
Exactly.
Because Travis Scott signed Sheck West. Hopefully, I hope that Sheck didn't do it because obviously cancel culture is in full effect. Sheck West just got hot on the scene. Mo Bamba was a big record for him last year. Rang off last year. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? No woman deserves to get in that situation. No man deserves to get shit in that situation.
We forget about that.
You know what I mean? You saw the Bow Wow elevated stuff just came out. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's looking like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever happened, you know, he might have enticed certain things. You know what I'm saying? But it's still, but at the end of the day, yeah, he was, and Bow Wow, and not to venture off the Bow Wow, he was in her face a little bit. Mm-hmm. He was in her face a little bit. He grabbed the keys out of her hand. That's it's a little inviting to a certain type of energy.
Exactly.
Bow Wow, that's never cool. Even if we get you here for an interview or I get to interview you at some point in time in the future and all that, I rock with you, Bow Wow, so good. But that's never cool. But I at the same time understand when you're angry,
things happen.
You're not yourself. When you're angry, you're not yourself. It is what it is. No excusing anything, but when you're angry, you're not yourself. So I understand. But when it comes to Justine Skye and Sheck West, it's unfortunate. You know what I mean? Justine Skye is on the come up, and Sheck West has had a big year in 2018. Hopefully it's not true. But
right.
if it comes out to be true, we'll
it's got to be some truth to it. I don't think she would say that in an interview publicly if none of it was true. Some of it's got to be true, of course.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Moving on.
Moving on. Go ahead.
All right. This is from @Katrina615. What are you most afraid of?
You go first. Don't look at me like I'm going to answer first.
I don't even want to say because I feel like the more I say it, like it's just weird. Well,
we
first
have an obligation to our people.
Well, I just don't want to leave the earth not doing everything that I wanted to do. So if that makes sense, I have a fear of dying when I'm young. I don't want to die when I'm young. I just want to live a full life. That's probably the only thing I'm most afraid of.
Right.
How about you?
I am most afraid of not living my full potential life. I am most afraid of not exercising all opportunities that are out there in the universe for me. Mm-hmm. There's been a lot of times when, there's been a lot of great things going on, and then, God throws something else in your lap, and life goes a little left sometimes.
Right.
And you wonder if you're ever going to get back right, and you get to reminiscing about, just your whole journey up until this point. And, I think we on a great path to greatness, but at the same time, it's just a fight to the top, and it's a fight all the way through. And that's just my whole, that would be my only fear, but not a fear in a sense where it holds me back from getting things done, but more so, I find myself just, searching for just answers.
To living out your fullest life.
Right.
Yeah. And that's, like, as crazy as and cliche as it sounds, that's what life is all about. Like, you just keep going until you find your purpose, which you're supposed to be here for. Like, That's what's crazy. You don't know. You have one life, and you spend your life trying to figure out your life.
Do we have one life? I feel like there's more lives out there.
What do you think? You were a bug or something?
Nah, I mean,
think you.
Sometimes dreams are like past lives, sometimes, or mixtures of thoughts and things, and it's crazy. But I feel like at the end of the day, yeah, there's one life, but at the same time, not to say I'm gonna fuck up this life, because we on a good path to some good things. Great things, but at the same time, you just never know what happens after.
You don't.
I've been to a lot of funerals and wakes, and sometimes I look at the person and you're somewhere. You're still somewhere.
Yeah.
But you might have started over.
Yet.
Yeah, I don't know yet.
Right. You don't want to find out right now either.
Nah, not right now. More life, Drake voice. More life. All right.
Turn.
You and these damn conspiracy theory questions, Britt. Damn it. Ask Me a Question podcast, Valentine's Day edition. This comes from Johnny B. Late Night. Okay. Is 1 month's salary still acceptable for an engagement ring, or how much should a dude spend? I'm gonna be honest with you.
So for anybody proposing on Valentine's Day, this is...
Yes. And I'm gonna keep it tall with you. You know what I'm saying? From the places that you've been in life to the places that you go to on a regular basis, whether it's the shopping mall, the pizza parlor, the gym. I see a lot of women out here, a lot of married women. That's from rocks on their fingers. And, shout to them. I know they're in some good situations. And, it just all depends on on the perception of what you want your significant other to walk around with. Mm-hmm. In certain places in Europe, wedding bands don't even matter. So, just got to keep that in mind. But we're not in Europe. We're in the United States. Mm-hmm. So, wedding bands is all up to you, bro. That's what I'm going to say. Wedding bands is all up to you. You know what I'm saying? If you want it to look official, I'll be seeing the ones where it'd be like bust down on both sides and a big-ass rock in the middle. When you got the bust down on both sides and the rock in the middle, I be seeing some of these girls out here, and they be focused. Like,
is it real, though?
That's true. So it's what you make it. Wedding band is what you make it. Make sure your jewelry's right. What you think, Britt?
He said, is 1 month's salary enough for the ring?
Yeah. Yeah, to answer your question, it depends on what your 1 month salary is. If you out here scamming and your 1 month salary is like 6 figures, you know what I'm saying? You might get that $10,000, $20,000 rock, $40,000-$50,000 rock, you know? If your month salary is $2,000, $4,000, you know, you can still get some shit with that too.
Slick decent.
Slick decent. You can get some slick decent. You go to BJ's for like $300-$400, you might get some shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it all depends on where you spending it at. And
maybe at least 2 Johnny B late night. At least 2.
Yeah.
At least 2 salaries.
At least 2.
Yeah.
You want a big rock for the.
It doesn't have to be big, but you know, diamonds cost a lot, my brother.
They do. They do. And it gotta look right. It can't just like be that. Because when the rock don't, it's supposed to bling a certain way. I went to the Reasonable Doubt anniversary concert. I think it was a 10-year anniversary or something like. No, yeah, 10-year anniversary of Reasonable Doubt. I think it was 2006. Hove was on the mic, and the way he held his arm one time in the light, like his finger blinged the fuck out the whole crowd. Blah, blah. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So real diamonds bling in the light.
You need that.
Yeah.
Not really for the guy, but you need that for your shorty. You need that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. All right, my turn.
Yeah, your turn. You got excited talking about them diamonds.
Yeah. Okay, this is from at Clap for Her.
Her name is at Clap for Her?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
At Clap for Her.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's creative. I'm just thinking about. You know
what's clapping?
Yeah. That's the first thing I was thinking about. But no disrespect. At Clap for Her's man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, this is for okay. Would you be able to forgive your boyfriend or girlfriend if they cheated on you, and why?
Go ahead.
I feel like. Go ahead, you can add to it. Okay. You think I'm gonna need some for this question?
No, I'm just trying to make sure that you.
I feel like you know, it depends on to the extent what kind of cheating are we talking. That plays a part, because maybe if it's a kiss versus something else.
Fucking.
That plays a part, and not that you can't forgive both, but I'm just saying that definitely that makes a difference.
You can forgive some fucking.
And yeah, of course, but I think more so for females can't really forgive that, like
Yeah, y'all be holding on to the fucking.
Yeah.
It's just skin, ladies.
But I've forgiven somebody that's cheated on me, so I would say yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that it's gonna be like that for everybody else. Like that's why I don't got no more. It's like a cat. Like everybody before everybody else has used up all the lives. I don't have no more chances to give. So moving on, I can't forgive nobody that has.
It's understandable. So basically the question is, can you forgive for cheating?
I have, but I won't no more. If that makes sense.
Why you have to swing your neck like that? Why you gotta swing your neck like that? Shit. Listen.
What do you think?
I mean, I understand where you're coming from. You forgiven for cheating. Mm-hmm. I've cheated on those who I thought cheated on me. It's the same shit. But at the end of the day,
you wait. You what?
I've cheated on girls who I thought might have cheated on me.
And how did you find out you were wrong?
I was wrong, but they didn't find out that I was wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll get to that.
Yeah. No. It's just sometimes it be an instinct like, nah, you just too comfortable. You just too like calm. Like, why are you so calm? Is it more than me around? And
mm-hmm.
You go out there and you do you anyway, and then couldn't find out they was loyal the whole time, and just be what it be.
And you still just got your shit off.
They got my shit off. Allegedly.
Okay.
It be like that sometimes. You know what I mean? Things happen.
All right.
But forgiveness.
Could you forgive somebody?
In all honesty, can I forgive? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Would I cheat behind their back? It's possible.
You just said you did. You would. You did.
Allegedly.
Oh my gosh.
It's possible. Anything's possible in life. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Go ahead.
Shit getting real.
Nah, I think that hot stuff was at the bottom of the bowl.
I mean, we don't know. It's getting crazy though. This question comes from.
It seems like, hold up. It seems like you're reading the question before you say it. Just read it, just straight, because whatever it is, we're gonna answer it. So go ahead.
Okay, this question comes from A-Back on Society.
Mm-hmm.
I might not have said it right, but we gotta write it right when it comes out on the gram. Best romantic gesture you ever did for someone. The best romantic gesture I ever did for somebody. It's probably pay a bill. It's romantic. If I pay your bill, that means I want you to have the lights on. I want you to have hot water to keep that ass clean. And keep the coochie clean.
Oh my God.
You gotta keep it clean. So if it takes me,
So water is important for sure, right?
cable's important. Netflix is important. Water's important. Heat is important. If I've helped you with one of these utilities, it's because I want to see you at your best when I pull up. That's it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So the biggest romantic gesture is probably, help you keep the lights on.
Okay.
It's romantic. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's lights out when,
Whatever.
Brittany, what was been your biggest romantic gesture?
I'm thinking.
Thinking.
I would say I've written a letter or two. Like, I like to write, so I'm good with my words. I've written up my feelings. I feel like that's romantic. That's a gesture. You feel me? Because
that's typical girl shit right there. Y'all don't want to come out of pocket for shit. Oh, you wrote a letter. You gave something from the heart, right?
it's romantic. It doesn't have to cost money. You said romantic. You didn't say what broke my pockets that I did for love. Like, what? You just said romantic. So I feel like that's romantic because you can always have that.
That's cap.
You know what I mean?
That's cap.
That, and I've had like a picnic.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
What was served at the picnic? What was served?
Sandwiches, like little sandwich bites.
What kind of sandwiches?
Oh my gosh.
What was on the sandwich?
I don't know.
Oh,
Meat,
okay.
cheese.
Okay,
What the?
that's cool.
What do you have on your sandwich?
I eat a turkey sandwich. Fuck with a
Okay.
turkey sandwich. Facts.
Straight.
Probably no cheese.
It's my turn.
Your turn. Ask Me a Question podcast. Valentine's Day edition. It's getting lit.
This is from Unapologetic. At Unapologetic. Is Valentine's Day necessary?
Go ahead.
I'd say no, because you should be able to every day. It shouldn't be, guys use Valentine's Day as an excuse to be the one day that you go out of your way and do something nice. But truth be told, if you're with somebody for a long period of time or a few months, like we were just talking about, you definitely should, throughout the period of you being with them, do little things to show that you appreciate them. It shouldn't just be that one day a year where you gotta go out of your way.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely, yeah. Valentine's Day, listen. Valentine's Day to make the women feel special, obviously, you know what I'm saying? And then some women, they make men feel special, either or, whatever the case is, what have you.
Lowe's trying to get chocolate. He's trying to get a gift. He threw that in there.
I could use a gift. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you ain't got to, you can give me a card with some money. It's all good. I mean, we could take, you could cash at me, and when it says what it's for, just put the heart emojis. It's all love. But is Valentine's Day necessary? Not necessarily. If you're showing love to somebody that's in your life that you fuck with like that, like you said, periodically just, going out of your way to show love, then it's lit. You know what I'm saying? You don't need something like Valentine's Day, that Hallmark holiday where you gotta, go to Walmart and get that $20 Big Bear. You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck are you gonna put that Big Bear after a while? It's gonna be in your room. It's just gonna be taking up space. Fuck out of here.
Getting mad dusty.
Yeah, getting mad dusty. Big ass bear. For what?
Exactly. All right.
To the fishbowl.
Get it. Shout out to everybody still tuned in. Are we live, right?
Shout out to everybody tuned in live. Shout out to everybody that sent questions. We rock with y'all. This question comes from J_Honey. What is a good Valentine's Day gift for a man?
Oh, coming from a man? What is it? Let us know. What do men want for Valentine's Day?
Pussy.
But that's a gift you could give on any day. So, like, on Valentine's Day, what do you want?
Valentine's Day pussy is different. Valentine's Day pussy is appreciated. Other than puss, money.
This guy and his abbreviations, like.
Yeah. Sometimes you got abbreviated.
Other
money.
than puss, what is it?
You could give somebody some sneakers. You can give somebody
He's trying to get flea.
Yeah, why not? Nice little hat. You know what I'm saying? Pay a bill for a nigga. Why not? Pay my phone bill.
Wait, I thought you were the one paying the bills on Valentine's Day. Now you want your bills paid too?
I mean, the gesture reciprocated on the opposite spectrum is still lit. Speaking of spectrum, that cable bill is due. You know what I'm saying? Paying the bill is cool. Maybe paying for a little Atlantic City trip, you know what I mean? It's cool, you know what I mean? Just anything that has to do with showing that you appreciate the person next to you and you acknowledge the stuff that they into. Some niggas like video games. Buy a nigga a video game. Cool. Some niggas is into watches. Get a nigga a watch. Cool. Little Valentine's Day, little, you know. Because Valentine's Day is not like a birthday.
Right.
It's not like Christmas. It's not like something like that. So just
Right.
whatever gesture you show,
It's
love
gotta
is
be
love.
about the love. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's that.
That's what I was gonna say. It's gotta be about the love. So whatever. I'm not a dude, so I don't really know what dudes want to get on Valentine's Day, but
right.
I know what I got to give on Valentine's Day. Okay.
What's the ideal gift that you would give a dude just randomly?
Well, we'll talk about that after Valentine's Day. I'm not gonna say that on there.
Okay. Fair enough.
But to be continued.
Gang. To the Fishbowl, Brit, it's your turn. Ask Me a Question podcast, Valentine's Day edition. It's getting spicy.
This question comes from its_Roz.
What's up?
What are the qualities men look for when they are ready to settle down? Okay. Sounds like somebody trying to settle down. somebody looking for a rock, like we were just talking about.
Right.
I would say the qualities they look for are a woman.
Right.
Notice I said woman. I didn't say girl. I didn't say they're looking for a girl.
Right.
They look for a woman.
Yes.
That has their shit together, that has goals.
Yes.
That's motivated.
Yes.
And that they can trust.
Yes.
And that they vibe with.
Absolutely.
So those are the things that men look for when they're trying to settle down.
Right. Yeah. When a nigga trying to settle down, I mean, you know, shorty gotta cook. Shorty gotta be able to cook. You know what I'm saying? She just gotta have that energy, that glow, that confidence, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she got goals, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? You guys rock together, like, yeah, y'all mesh well. You know what I'm saying? Like, she brings more, even in bad times, you know what I mean? She brings more camaraderie as opposed to friction.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes too much friction, it makes you question just the bond and everything like that. So yeah, you know, somebody that, because everybody doesn't fully have it all together. Even when you can have money and not have it all together.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So somebody that, you know, is striving to always, you know, edit themselves. Somebody that's...
Now, I have a question. Have you thought yet with anybody that they have been like, you've been there or no? Like ready to settle down with somebody?
It's complicated. I'll say that. Because at the end of the day, you know, I'm
no, our listeners are tuned in because they want to hear your real insight.
Yeah.
You can't like
it's real.
Okay.
Like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we meet people in life, and you know, you have situationships and you have things going on, and it could be great. There could be ups, there could be peaks and valleys, and at the end of the day, sometimes, you know what I mean, you never know when it's right till it's actually right.
Mm-hmm. But you have been like there where you thought that at least.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, good.
I've definitely, I've had moments where I've been with, you know, people and girls and women, and you just think like, yo, this is right here. Like, yo, this could be long term. I don't care about nothing else. This and the grind and making her happy and the bond that we could share in our future. You know what I mean? I've definitely felt that before.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah.
There you go.
Situation.
There you go. It's lit. Okay. Ask Me a Question podcast, Valentine's Day edition. This comes from Twin Boy Dower, my dog. Shout out to the Dower Hour. Shout out to homie. Money Marv.
That's an interesting name, Dower.
Yeah.
You know, wonder what that stands for.
It's that sour. It's that Dower. You know what I'm saying? You know. Should men expect something for Valentine's Day? Yo, we rooting for the homies today. You see that right there? We getting a lot of love. The men getting a lot of love these days, man. Should men expect something for Valentine's Day? In all actuality, should men expect something for Valentine's Day? Not necessarily. You don't necessarily got to expect something. If you get something, it's all good. But no, we shouldn't expect nothing. Valentine's Day is for the women, like we spoke about before, like Britt said. Long story short, in a nutshell. Men shouldn't expect nothing. Don't expect nothing. If you get something, it's a bonus.
No, I think you definitely should. Like, if you're with somebody, they should expect something. Like, not nothing. Or
I mean...
a card or something. Like, you know, you should expect something. And, you know, like... when you finish off the night, I think it's Valentine's Day. You should put it on extra thick. if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
it's Valentine's Day.
Absolutely, yeah. It should be, and it should be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it should. If every session of that nature is lit, then Valentine's Day just might be a little extra if you choose to. Like I said, I'm not into the foods and all that. Like we said in the last couple episodes, not into the food and the toys and all that other shit. But we could try another position or something like that. You know what I mean? Just to spice it up a little bit. You know what I mean? But yeah, it should be lit in that way for Valentine's Day. But as far as like a physical gift, other than that, it's not necessary.
So you're not really expecting anything?
Nah, but
the puss.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's a gift all its own.
All right,
it's a good gift.
Go for it. I think this is gonna be one of our last questions. Unfortunately, like we've been like flying through and going through all these Valentine's Day questions.
Two more questions.
Go for it.
Shout out to all of our Valentine's Day listeners. Shout out to everybody that's sensitive for Valentine's Day. Everybody out there, hopefully y'all have a happy Valentine's Day, a special Valentine's Day.
Yes. Lots of love, lots of
I said to y'all episodes ago, learn how to pull out. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want a November baby. If you want a November baby, leave it in. If you don't, learn how to pull out. Your go.
It's my go?
Yes, it's your go.
Okay. I'm losing track of time.
Bad little vibe.
Okay, this comes from @JReady.
Ready, what's up?
Are women... Can't hear me. Are women willing to spice it up for Valentine's Day, or maybe by having another woman join?
Hey.
Well, we know how Lowe's feeling.
AP, she panicking. Brit panicking. Shout out to the Cece show.
I think that people are willing to spice it up, do something different on Valentine's Day. I don't know how far people are willing to go, but I definitely think, like I said, Valentine's Day is the night to lay it on extra thick. It's the night of love. So, but it depends on how far you're willing to go, and I'll just say that. Okay. I have my limits.
That's cool.
Okay.
What I would say is, in a nutshell, listen, if they're ready to push that threesome boundary on Valentine's Day, cool. All I will promise to the girl that I'm with is I won't give the other girl too much attention. I'll allow you to control the environment. But if we're going to bring another girl in the mix, cool, don't worry. I'll make sure that make sure that she's taking care of you while I take care of her, and she take care of me while you still taking care of, and then we all taking care of. And hopefully that girl gets taken care of in some type of way. We send her away with a party and gift or something like that because she took the time out of her day to spend her Valentine's Day.
I know that they're
with
smiling mad hard in the control room over that. They're feeling what you're saying right there.
Nah, this is what it is. Listen, if any girl becomes a sandwich in between a relationship on a Valentine's Day, obviously, she might have been single for that night and, was appreciated by two other people. And it could be a beautiful thing if it's taken care of the right way.
Well, good luck with that on your side, because that ain't happening on this
Listen,
side.
I'm not banking on that. If it ever comes to the table, I just know how to handle the situation accordingly. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that that's the go-to. We just answering the question that came out the fishbowl, and that's all we doing because it's our obligation on the Ask Me a Question podcast. It says so on the motherfucking logo, Brittany.
Yes. Well, shout out to all the lovers, everybody who tuned in. We appreciate you.
One more question.
One more. We have time for another one? Okay.
Last one.
One more.
Oh, shit. I'm going to take this one because it was in the front. And we'll answer the rest of those next week. Okay. And it's a Valentine's Day question. This is from Puz Bag Boy. Bag Boy, I see you, boy. On Valentine's Day, who is expected to make plans? Ooh, this is a good one to end it. Yes. Okay. On Valentine's Day, who's expected to make plans? I feel like the guys expected to make the plans. It's left on us to, get the dinner right, get whatever right. I remember one time I surprised this one girl on Valentine's Day, which, had the telly set up when she got up there, It was, the roses and all that other good stuff in the room when she got there, and the card and all that stuff, and the music playing and stuff like that, picked up from work, got there, got comfortable, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it is up to the man to set up the plans for Valentine's Day, but at the same time, it's good to converse with that person that you're supposed to be spending the time with, so that way you could be on the same page with them. They might get off work at a certain time. They might have certain plans. They might have certain family situations. They might got to situate some kids, what have you. Everybody's situation, different strokes for different folks. But I feel like it should be up to the man to take care of a majority of it, and the women should have some type of input in it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Great, go ahead.
Wow, you said a lot there.
A whole lot.
I would say it's definitely up to the dude to plan Valentine's Day. But and women like surprises. Guys don't really like surprises, but women like surprises. So I've gotten like roses to my job. I think that's so cute.
Yeah, that's dope.
Fruit, like edible arrangements, like
Right.
all that stuff is good. Like flowers. So
Right.
I would say like yeah, it's definitely up to the dude to plan Valentine's Day
Absolutely.
for sure.
Edible arrangements.
Yeah,
like-
they're busy. They're gonna make a killing tomorrow.
Right. That's not like edible underwear and shit like that, right?
No, it's like the pineapples that's
Okay.
cut into the hearts. It's
Okay.
like the strawberries that are dipped in chocolate, and you
Right.
send it in a big bouquet, and
Right,
it's
right,
it's
right.
so much money for just this little one.
Just so y'all girls know that your female coworkers are salty if you get flowers and edible arrangements. at your job.
Exactly, been there.
I've seen it. shout
Okay.
out to my coworkers and people I've worked with
Yes,
and stuff.
and shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight.
Yes.
We hope you have a happy Valentine's Day tonight.
Absolutely.
The lovers, the friends, everybody in between.
Listen,
Thank you for tuning in to the Ask Me a Question podcast.
safe sex is the best sex.
Brittany
Oh, you-
Marie Lowe.
Your boy Low in the building. Ask Me a Question podcast where no question is left off the table.
You might not like the answers to the questions we give.
But if you ask me a question, I'm
I'm gonna keep the same energy.
Peace.
That was